You need to stop doing these 4 things immediately if you don't want your life to spiral downward. Seriously, these habits seem harmless. Some even feel normal. But they're quietly draining your energy, stealing your focus, and sabotaging your future. The Stoics knew this centuries ago, and today, their wisdom is more relevant than ever. In this video, we'll uncover 4 toxic behaviors that are keeping you stuck and show you how to break free using timeless Stoic principles. If you're ready to take back control of your mind, your time, and your purpose, stay with me because this might just change everything. 1. Stop doubting yourself. Self-doubt isn't wisdom, it's resistance in disguise. There's an invisible enemy living in your mind. You don't see it. It doesn't scream. It whispers, "You're not good enough. You'll mess it up just like last time. Don't even try. It's too risky." Sound familiar? That's self-doubt, the quiet saboteur that's crushed more dreams than failure ever has. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "If it is humanly possible, consider it to be within your reach." Here's the truth. Self-doubt isn't some wise guardian trying to protect you from failure. It's just an outdated reflex built from past wounds that you never took the time to heal. And Stoicism doesn't tell you to ignore your emotions. It teaches you to examine them with clarity and courage. Ask yourself, is what I fear real or just untested emotion? You are the gatekeeper of your mind. So, when doubt knocks, don't hand it the keys. Pause, observe, challenge it. Here's how you can start, the Stoic way. Journal it. Every time you feel doubt creeping in, write it down. What triggered it? What story is your mind repeating? Bring the fog into focus so it loses its power. Visualize victory. No, not fantasy, clarity. See yourself pushing through. See the next step. Not the final mountain, just the next rock you place your foot on. Because when you train your brain to expect forward movement, it starts believing it's possible. And above all, remember this. Self-doubt doesn't mean you're humble. It means you've mistaken fear for wisdom. Being Stoic isn't about feeling brave all the time. It's about moving anyway, despite the noise, despite the doubt. The question isn't, do I feel ready? It's, what action aligns with the kind of person I want to become? So next time that whisper creeps in, smile and do the thing anyway. Because that's where the transformation begins. 2. Stop comparing yourself to others. The comparison trap. Epictetus never posted a filtered photo. He didn't care about followers, likes, or going viral. But if he were alive today, he would have seen right through the illusion we're drowning in. Comparison culture. It's everywhere. Scroll for 60 seconds and you'll see someone with a better house, a perfect body, a dream job, a happier relationship, or so it seems. But here's the problem. You're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. You see their smiles, their vacations, their celebrations, but you don't see their anxiety at 3 a.m. You don't see the arguments, the breakdowns, the disappointments they keep off screen. And while you're busy measuring your worth against their illusion, you miss the value of your own journey. The Stoics had no Instagram, but they understood this trap perfectly. Seneca once said, "No one is more unhappy than the one who is never content with themselves." Comparison is not just misleading, it's a theft. It steals your joy, your focus, and your ability to live presently. Here's your Stoic toolkit to break free. Compare only to your past self. Are you more disciplined than last month? More patient than yesterday? More courageous than last year? That's progress. That's what matters. Practice negative visualization. Imagine losing the very things you take for granted: your health, your loved ones, your freedom. This isn't morbid, it's powerful. It reminds you, you already have so much to be grateful for. Declutter your digital space. If scrolling social media leaves you feeling less than, it's time to unfollow, mute, or unplug. Follow people who teach, uplift, and challenge, not those who trigger insecurity. Pause and return to your center. You're not here to live someone else's story. You're here to write your own. The truth is, comparison blinds you. It keeps your eyes locked on what others are doing, when your greatest growth is found by looking within. So next time you catch yourself comparing, stop, breathe, reflect. Are you living your life or just reacting to someone else's? Because your journey is meaningful, your pace is valid, and your progress, no matter how slow, is yours to honor. You don't need to run someone else's race. You just need to keep walking your own path with clarity, with courage, and with gratitude. 3. Stop living in the past. Let go or be dragged. There's something heavy you're carrying. It's not in your hands. It's in your mind. Memories, regrets, failures, things you wish you'd done differently, words you wish you never said, moments that replay over and over like a bad loop you can't shut off. The Stoics called this weight by its real name, attachment to what no longer exists. And Epictetus put it bluntly, it's not things that disturb you, it's our judgment about them. Let's be honest. The past is not your enemy unless you let it define who you are today. It happened. Yes. It shaped you. But it doesn't have to control you. Here's the truth most people avoid. Every minute you spend ruminating on something you can't change is a minute stolen from the life you could be building right now. What would the Stoics do? They'd reflect, then release. Here's how to practice that. Acknowledge it, don't bury it. Say it aloud. Yes, it happened. It hurt. But I am no longer there. I am here, now. That single shift moves you from prisoner to philosopher. Practice the discipline of assent. Every thought isn't truth. When a painful memory arises, ask yourself, does this serve my growth or just my guilt? If it drags you down, let it pass. You are the gatekeeper of what stays in your mind. Reframe the past. What did that failure teach you? What strength did that heartbreak awaken in you? When you view your scars as signs of survival, they stop defining you, they start empowering you. Return to the present. Stoicism is built on this one principle: live in accordance with nature. And nature only exists now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. This moment is your home. Don't abandon it by mentally living in the ruins of what was. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Your past doesn't get to write your story. You do. Every time you choose to show up, to speak with intention, to act with purpose, to love yourself not for who you were, but for who you're still becoming. So let go of the suitcase filled with old pain. You don't need it on this journey. The path ahead is lighter than you think if you stop dragging what's already gone. 4. Stop procrastinating. Action is the antidote to anxiety. You've said it before. I'll start tomorrow. But then tomorrow comes, and you say it again and again, until weeks pass, months. And one day, you wake up and realize you've built a habit not of action, but of avoidance. Let's call procrastination what it really is. A quiet rebellion against your potential. It's not about laziness, it's about emotion, fear, perfectionism, overwhelm, even the fear of success. You wait for motivation, but motivation is a mirage that disappears the moment you step toward it. The Stoics knew this well. That's why they preached, don't wait to feel ready, just act. Seneca said it simply, begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. Because here's the Stoic truth. Right now is the only time you control, the only time you can act, the only time that matters. So how do you stop procrastinating the Stoic way? Break the mountain into pebbles. Want to write a book? Start with one sentence. Need to work out? Start by putting on your shoes. Stoicism isn't about grand gestures, it's about micro-actions taken consistently. Use premeditatio malorum. Visualize the consequences of inaction. What happens if you don't take that first step? What opportunities do you miss? What part of your potential stays locked away? Build momentum through identity. Don't say, I want to get fit. Say, I am the kind of person who takes care of their body. The more your actions align with the person you want to be, the more natural it becomes to take the next step. Retreat to your inner citadel, that fortress inside you, untouched by fear, pressure, or noise. Go there, breathe, and ask yourself, what's the next right thing I can do, not tomorrow but now? And when you act, when you do the thing you've been putting off, you begin to build something more powerful than any to-do list: self-trust. You prove to yourself that you're not a slave to hesitation, that you are capable, disciplined, moving. Because Stoicism is not philosophy for thinkers, it's philosophy for doers. So don't wait for perfect timing. Don't wait for courage to strike like lightning. Be the lightning. Act now, even if it's small, because each time you act, you cast a vote for the person you are becoming. And eventually, you become unstoppable. Conclusion: growth begins when you stop. You don't always need to add more to grow. Sometimes, true power comes from what you choose to let go of. Stop doubting yourself. Stop comparing. Stop clinging to the past. Stop waiting, because no one else can rewrite the story of your life but you. And the pen is already in your hand. So tell me in the comments, which of these habits are you ready to leave behind? If this resonated with you, give it a like, share it with someone who needs it, and hit that subscribe button. Let's grow stronger together, one Stoic step at a time.